Hello, children. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing fine. I certainly appreciate all the effort that you and your parents take to send all the homework that is sent to you all. Continue to do so. Every day is a learning for us, children. Today, we are going to meet 3 new friends. We are starting a new lesson. And in that lesson, we have 3 friends to be introduced to you. Let us see who those friends are. The friends are the bubble, the straw, and the shoe. All you need to do, children, is listen to the reading carefully. Listen to the pronunciation of the words and the pauses that I take. Are we ready? The bubble, the straw, and the shoe. Once upon a time, there lived a bubble, a straw, and a shoe. One day, they went into the forest. They came to a river. They did not know how to cross it. The shoe said, "Bubble, let us float on." "No, shoe. Let straw stretch from one bank to the other. Then we can cross the river." So the straw stretched himself from one bank to the other. When the shoe jumped on the straw, it broke. The shoe fell into the water with a loud splash. The bubble shook and shook with laughter and burst with a big bang. There are a few new words that we have heard. Let us revise those words. Bank, bubble, burst, cross, river, shoes, splash. Now, let us understand the lesson in detail. So, once upon a time, there lived a bubble. Do you see the bubble? Can you all tell me the next one? Straw, correct. And the last one was a shoe. Very good. One day, all 3 of them decided to go to the forest. So they went into the forest. Now children, tell me, have you all seen a forest? What is a forest? The forest is a place where we see lots and lots of trees, huge trees, wild plants, wild animals, wild fruits, and many other things. Can you all name a few? Has anyone guessed of mountains? Good. What about freshwater lake? Yes, that as well. So a forest looks something like this, what I have shown you in the picture. Okay? They came to a river. They did not know how to cross it. So what happened is, in the forest there was a river. Do you see this river? in the picture? Now, can you cross that river? No, right? Because it does not have a bridge. You require a bridge to cross from one side of the river to the other. Now, in this picture, you see that there is no bridge, so it becomes very difficult to move from one side to the other. So what happened is, the shoe said, whom did he say something to? The bubble and the straw. Very good. He said, Bubble, let us float on you. Now, why did he say that? He said it because the bubble is very light. It does not have any weight, and it can flow on the water very easily. No shoe. Let straw stretch from one bank to the other. Then we can cross the river. So what do they say? They don't want the bubble to float. So they want the straw to lie on from one bank of the river to the other, so that the straw acts like a bridge, and the shoe and the bubble can both walk over it and go to the other side. So, the straw stretched himself from one bank to the other. Now, do you see that the straw, the one side of the straw is on one side of the bank of the river and the other on the other side? So the straw stretched himself so that the bubble and the shoe could walk over him. When the shoe jumped on the straw, it broke. The shoe fell into the water with a loud splash. So what happened is, the shoe was heavy, right? So the straw could not take the weight of the shoe. So when the shoe jumped on the straw, it broke. And once it broke, the shoe fell into the water and it made a loud splash sound. Now, looking at this, what had happened, the bubble shook and shook with laughter and burst with a bang. So the bubble found it very funny that the shoe has fallen into the water along with the straw, and he started laughing. So as he started laughing, he bursted with a big bang. Hope you all have understood the lesson, children. In case you all have any questions about the lesson, kindly feel free to raise them up to me, okay? Now let us understand the meanings of the few new words that we have just heard. Banks is the land above the edge of a river. So, the river has a bank. Whenever we go to a river, where we sit or where we stand, that is called the bank of the river. That is the edge of the river. Bubble. We've all seen bubbles, right? Many a times we make bubbles and we play with them. Burst. Break open or apart suddenly and violently. So for example, when we blow a balloon, if we fill in too much of air in it, the balloon bursts. Or if we take a pin and we poke it to the balloon bursts. It breaks open. Cross. Getting from one side of the river to the other, or getting from one side to the other. So you're basically crossing from one side to the other. For example, when we are going to a shop, if we are on one side of the road and the shop is on the other side of the road, we need to cross the road to go to the shop. River. We all know what a river is, right? We've seen rivers. Shoes. Shoes. We all wear them, so we know what shoes are. Splash. A sound made by something striking or falling into liquid. For example, if we take a stick and we hit it on water, it will make a splash sound. Or even when we're coming to school in rainy season, we see a puddle of water. If we jump in that puddle of water, the water will splash out. It will make a sound and splash out. Now children, open your English textbooks to page number 21. All you need to do is look into your textbook and repeat after me. Listen to what I am saying and look into your books, okay? The bubble, the straw and the shoe. Once upon a time, there lived a bubble, a straw and a shoe. One day, they went into the forest. They came to a river. They did not know how to cross it. The shoe said, "Bubble, let us float on you." No shoe, let straw stretch from one bank to the other. Then we can cross the river. So, the straw stretched himself from one bank to the other. When the shoe jumped on the straw, it broke. The shoe fell into the water with a loud splash. The bubble shook and shook with laughter and burst with a big bang. Now repeat the new words after me, children. Bank, B-A-N-K, bank. Bubble, B-U-B-B-L-E, bubble. Burst, B-U-R-S-T, burst. Cross, C-R-O-S-S, cross. River, R-I-V-E-R, river. Shoes, S-H-O-E-S, shoes. Splash, S-P-L-A-S-H, splash.